Touchstarved. All right. I am really excited too. I think this is going to be really, really fun. Okay, one second. I do have to mess... God, I hate having to mess with the audio because it always gets a little fucky-wucky. Okay, it should be fine. It should be fine as is, I hope. I might have to delete... I'll just have to delete the VOD off of there, but I don't want us being without sound. That sucks. I just distracted around, just get sad about it. I mean, he's really that sad for that long. All right. But he tries. Just Vital's lips are so distracting. Alright, disclaimers. This is an advanced build of Touchstarved's first chapters and not a finished product. Art, music, writing, and effects in this build may not reflect the final game. Thank you for playing. Click anywhere to proceed. Okay! Have a good nap! Have a good nap! To go through the training show. Glad you'll get to hear the pretty music. Yeah, the pretty music is important. Although it doesn't say that on this screen this time, so maybe it's fine. I will delete it to just be safe. We'll be good. Conjuring Touchstarved is intended for an older audience. It contains mature content that includes but is not limited to horror, graphic violence, strong language, alcohol, and drug references, injury, and dismemberment. Player discretion is advised. If you have a problem with any of these things, I advise you proceed with caution. We do not look away here. If you accept the content warning, please click to proceed. We accept! I am Pali. Go with they, them. We're gonna do the Exile, because this is like our official playthrough of Chapter 1, so we're gonna go back to what we do. Your name is Pali. You selected they, them pronouns. Your backstory is the Exile. Is this correct? Yes. Select your... Okay! I think we have to decide... I don't know if I'm gonna play every single route. We'll see how long one route takes, and I will maybe at least do, like, 2 or 3. This is not long. You said that about, like, the last quote-unquote 5 minutes of the demo! Now, we'll see how long this stuff takes. And I'll make a judgment based off of that. With that in mind, we will be starting with A's because he's right up top. And, I do enjoy him. I do find it interesting that we start out picking a route rather than, like, getting to learn and grow with it. I'm interested to see how that affects gameplay and what that means for us. We'll start to later. Okay. So yeah, maybe we'll get to do multiple routes today, and that'll be fine. At the very least, I'd like to get at least, like, 1 or 2 streams out of this. Yeah, it'll soon all merge together when it's fairly out. Yeah, probably. There's still, this is still, we still gotta, you know, let it be a work in progress, which is totally fine. They didn't give us the audio warning this time, so I think that's something good to note. All right. Okay, we're gonna, well, I can tell you what, we are definitely gonna do, I think if I had to pick 3, it is like these 3, well no, it's, but I want Veer too. I want all of them. Maybe we will do all of them. We probably will, now that I think about it. I like them all. Alright, but we're gonna start off with A's. The full game will relax to your choices from the demo, but for this preview, we have created 2 basic character profiles. Please answer the following questions to select your profile. Okay. In the prologue, did you bite A's? Did I? I can't remember if I did. Shit, this requires memory! It's a memory test! You guys usually have better memories than I. Bite him. I want to say yes, though, because even if I did, I think I would have at least one of the playthroughs. Yeah. And that's the... I want to say yes. Because I did all the different options. I would want to go forward with yes. Hello? All of us have memories the sounds of... It does sound like something you do. All of us have memories the size of walnuts. Yup. Yep. Alright. When the whole gang don't know nothing. We know nothing in here. That's just how I like it. Alright. Silence floods the room in a vicious tide. Darkness drags me under until my body forgets how to move or breathe. Ah, okay. Well, that was quick. A pair of eyes hovers above me. Pools of vile crimson broke only by the slash of pupils. Yeah, you haven't you haven't done Ace, so this is a shock to you too? You only did... So this is a surprise for everyone. Great. Nobody can guide me. Hello. Someone's in my room, watching me. Their stare roots me to the bed. Honestly, this is like one of my worst nightmares. I've discussed this before. I don't like the... I'm a demonic dragon that's not the biggest fan of the dark. I like my night lights, okay? I like my galaxy lamps. I like my blue flames. I like my glowing rocks. I don't like this. I try to scream, to fight, but the eyes pin me in place, absolute and inescapable. I've actually had several nightmares like this. I jolt awake. I'm clammy with sweat and out of breath as I've surfaced from deep water. I fumble for the curtain with trembling hands. Cold, colorless light pours in, doing little to assuage my fear. I never know if I'm pronouncing that word correctly. Assuage. Is that correct? I have no idea. I've never heard anybody say it out loud. Hello, Coco. Come here. That felt too real to be an ordinary nightmare. Oh, we get to see what she looks like now! Oh my god, I love her design! Iris looks fucking sick! My thoughts circle back to Iris, the red-eyed girl who first led me to the sea spring. Her crimson gaze made my skin bristle the exact same way. Like, oh my god, I really want to appreciate, like, the details of her. I love this design so much. Could it have been her last night, staring down at me? She might be upset that I never drank from the sea spring. I don't know. Child. Creepy. I need answers. I need A's. I need him! I'm sorry. It's been days since I saw him, but he could tell me the truth. About Iris, about the sea spring, about what I saw. I bite the inside of my cheek. Trusting... Okay, Prompto, you're being... you're being... Okay. Prompto, I trusted you and you broke this trust. Hold on, one moment! Someone was naughty! Someone fell hard. Banished. Look, I'm just having fun. What was I? I bite the inside of my cheek. Trusting A's is like leaping off a ledge. I can't tell if he'll catch me I can't tell if he'll catch me or watch me fall. He's dangerous. He's honest. I mean, he is very honest. Trust has never come naturally to me, but Ace has been honest. Brutally, annoyingly honest. I don't fear no danger! I feel safe with him, even if I don't know what to make of it. I just want to lock horns with that boy, what can I say? I throw on my cloak and draw my hood up. Whatever A's is, he needs to help me get to the bottom of this. He told me to look for people with red eyes if I ever wanted to find him, but I don't have time to scour the city. I'll check the sea springs first. I'm out the door before the sun fully crests the horizon. I retrace my steps from the previous day, the scent of iron and memory pulling me forward. He's pretty, so I'm ignoring all red flags. I comb the skyline for solace and come up empty. Instead, the sea spring hulking frame looms into view. As I step through the sea spring's doors, the air turns dense and syrupy. A thick haze hangs over the chamber. I hate this place. It seems larger than I remember. The wood swollen and buckling outward, where it hadn't before. Why A's picked rotting floorboards and pervasive emptiness as a home, I'll never know. I instinctively scour the rafters for any sign of him. I find nothing, yet the weight of unseen eyes still prickles along my spine. As I round a corner, the groan of aged wood catches my attention. Footsteps. Ace? No response. I press a hand to the wall for balance, cautiously tracking the sound into an open room. Oh, we're just busting into his bedroom now, alright. We're at that level now. It takes you to get to, like, I don't know, a level 3 friend of mine to see my bedroom. Heat settles over me the moment I step inside. The air holds his scent, deep and bittersweet, like incense left to smolder. A bed lies unmade, a storm of pillows and sheets at the center of the room. Journals crowd one corner in a leaning stack. This must be his room. Honestly, yeah, I would not have bet we would be able to see the floor. I heard footsteps, I'm sure of it, but he isn't here. I edge towards the journals with measured steps. No one's around, but I've come too far to leave without answers. Curiosity goes me on, and I reach for the velvet one, the dusty one, the chewed up one. I think I'm gonna go for the chewed up one, actually. The one he gnaws on is his diary. Dear diary. My bandages snag against the journal's chewed edges. Princess is doing, I assume. Oh, Princess! Maybe we'll get to see Princess. 1087. Found a solace in the wastes. Clean cuts. Organs missing. Left to rot. 10,088. Killed after drinking from the spring. Keeps following me now. More than the others. Spoiled. Named her Princess. Ah, who needs privacy if we're about to meld our fucking minds, you know? So Princess had been dying too. Torn open, abandoned, and miraculously given another chance. Like me. Even souls can be saved here. I close the journal with care. I shouldn't linger, but one more peek won't hurt. I'll go for the velvet one this time. The velvet cover is worn to smoothness, its corners thin by time. My fingers glide over it, catching on faint creases as I crack it open. $3.99. Language here is different. There are several tongues. Don't see the point of mastering any, but we'll learn anyway. $4.15. 3 tongues added to my repertoire. Oh my goodness, all those tongues. I know what he means. Very true, Reiki. Very true. Not much benefit in knowing them, but satisfying. More to come. Entire alphabets unravel across the page, spiraling into word lists and phonetic curls. The details are maddening. A smile touches my lips. I never took A's for a linguist. One scrawl catches my eye, written in an old dialect I haven't seen since I spent a short stint in a lakeside village, trading fire-roasted fish for lessons in the local language. Somehow, impossibly, he's learned that too. I spent years gleaning what I could from tavern gossip and broken maps, but his notes feel lived in, like the words were already his, just waiting to surface. So he's good with his tongue. I slide the journal back into place, the stale scent of aged parchment still clinging to my fingers. I'm about to move on when something half-hidden catches my eye. A journal thinner than the rest lies nestled in the shadows of a half-open drawer. A black stain mars the cover. I reach for it without thinking. When was the last time you knew? Slipping again, time is skin, stretched thin, peeling away, the hours bleed out under my fingernails, pour out of your gaping mouth. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Ink spills across the pages in thick, malevolent wash. Keep reading. I mean... I'm gonna keep reading, obviously. I kept reading that book! I kept reading that book in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not about to stop with this one! Time is a lie, you tell yourself. Time is a lie. The seconds crack apart like brittle teeth. When did you fall? When did you slip between the seconds? Your blood is pulp. You are a vessel. You are a doorway. Remember, remember, remember. You are not prey. You devour. You consume cold fingers inside your skull, stealing your name. When you sleep, it wears you. When you breathe, it slips further and taking root, taking you home. You forget. You forget. Each word sinks between my skin like a hook pulling at something primal. Fear, fascination, I can't tell. The hermit taught me to keep a level head. I've gutted beasts and weathered storms. Yeah, there's some flavor text. Like it, like it, like it. I've gutted beasts and weathered storms, but nothing I've faced has shaken me like the scrawl. This can't have been written by A's. Something scrapes behind me. Princess! We two can see. Oh my god! Look at her! Oh my god! This is our little baby! This is our baby girl! Princess, don't be mad. Princess! Princess! Oh my god. She looks like a displacer beast. Look at her cute little snout! Oh my god! She's so pretty! I want to give her a cuddle! Is she pet friendly? This is very important. Are you pet friendly? Princess, her sinewy form lurks in the doorway, a dozen eyes blinking in unison. She's so cute. Who needs fingers? Where did she come from? She stares at me with an unnerving stillness. I've never seen a soulless behave this way. Princess, out now. My heart jumps as heavy footsteps echo closer. I slam the journal shut and shove it into the drawer. Ace enters. He locks onto me, and the room tightens around us. I've been caught red-handed, but so has he. Blood marks his hands and jaw, running down his neck like some unholy adornment and staining the weathered satchel slung around his shoulder. Coming here, trusting him for answers, suddenly feels catastrophically foolish. His eyes narrow. Why are you here? Apologize, deflect. I mean, I'm gonna I think it's rude to enter his room without. I'm gonna apologize. Fuck. I read his diary. I do feel legitimately bad about that. I faltered on the weight of his voice. Sorry. I thought I heard someone in here. I was looking for you. He regards me with guarded hostility. At last, he sighs and lowers a hand to Princess. She nudges into his touch. Was wondering why she bolted like that. He snaps his fingers. Princess startles into movement, claws scrambling before she thunders out of the room. Her back end clips the door frame with a thump. A's makes a lower sound under his breath and brushes past me, the scent of copper sharp in the air behind him. He rummages through a dresser like I'm not there. What's in the leather bag? No reply, not even a look. Silence and needles, but I remind myself that A's is far from a friend. I don't know what scares me more. The nightmare burned into my memory, or the fact that I'm reaching for comfort at all, let alone from a monster like him. Aren't you gonna ask me why I'm here? He drags a bloodied rag over his hands. Assuming you want something. Say it. The words land like a slap. Coming here was definitely a mistake. He glances at me from the side. I like when you're frustrated. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Seems like I also forgot how irritating he can be. And yet, some stubborn part of me relaxes at the sight of that familiar smirk. You're lucky I haven't lost my patience. Likewise. His voice hums low, teasing as ever. He hooks a finger in the edge of my hood and tugs it down over my eyes as he slips past. Hey, what was that for? This is my karma. No! No! I refuse. A's is punch-worthy, yeah. Whatever you came for, Sparrow. It'll have to wait. You're leaving? Again? Got an errand. Time sensitive. I hate this song and dance. I'm learning this is normal for him. He says just enough, gives just enough, then disappears. So he's into edging. When will you be back? He shrugs and turns to the door. I'm already moving after him. He's a brat. Wait! What if I come with you? He stops. Surprise flickers across his face, gone almost as quickly as it came. I'm getting better at reading the subtleties in his expressions. I won't get in the way. I'll wait until you're done. I came here for a reason. There's something I need to understand, and I think you're the only one who can help me. He lingers on the thought, long enough to give me hope. Only me, huh? He pivots and closes the distance between us. My body tenses on instinct. Sounds fun, but maybe next time. You'll be fine without me. Be a good little sparrow, and don't pick any fights while... He lifts his hand toward my face with casual familiarity. I flinch. It happens before I can stop it. My shoulders jerk back. His fingers stop, hovering just shy of my cheek. Oh, did I hurt his feelings? Ah, damn it! Commercial! Shit! I was not paying attention. I need an alarm for that. We will be right back. Have a little mass battle. Congrats on 2 wins in a row, Olive, and welcome in, Rando. We are barely getting started, so you are just in time in my book. But yeah, we are doing our first playthrough of chapter 1 with A's. A's. All right, where were we? I'll try to do a better job about watching for those ads. Okay. He curls up my throat. Why did I... Sorry, I didn't mean to. I draw my sleeves down out of habit, realizing how long I've gone without anyone close enough to touch. Ace studied me through half-lidded eyes. Then he drops his hand, gaze skimming aside. Right. A second passes, then another. He exhales through his nose and rubs the back of his neck, ruffling his hair until it sticks up awkwardly. Fine. You can come. Relief surges bright and reckless in my chest. Really? Only this once. Don't make me regret it. He shifts the bag on his shoulder, his tone lighter as he turns away. So, think you can behave yourself? I'll try for you. Define behave. I mean, I have to pick my answer, which is the second one. Has been live for 70 minutes. We had some fun! People were having fun with the new bit redeem and bullying me, pretty much, was what took us so long to get started. But yeah. Define behave. Define behave. He chuckles under his breath and shakes his head. He turns to leave. Emboldened, I quickly reach out and catch the edge of his sleeve. Ace, wait. You've got blood on your face. He blinks, then lets out an annoyed grunt. Where? He rubs his cheek, missing it completely. I step closer before I think better of it. My thumb whisks along his jaw, catching the dried smear. It flakes away. It flakes against my bandages. For you, Ace is so annoying. Oh no! His mouth tilts into a lazy grin. Not afraid I'll bite. Ah, hey, Umbral! You live! That's my job, isn't it? Right. I remember. Besides, afraid isn't the word I'd use. Says the one who flinched. Can you just forget that? Hey, Riku! Hey! Welcome in! We're doing the play with the guy that would absolutely talks you through it and likes edging. And that is all the context I'm willing to give. Hello! His grin doesn't waver. I'm already smiling before I notice. We've been this close before, at the edge of the sea spring, and again in that alley. I remember the weight of his hand at my back, the press of the muscle beneath my palm. I know better than to trust a monster. But it's easier with him than it should be. Aw, we're all friends and family here. We're allowed to have different tastes. Besides, this guy's my favorite because he pisses me off the most. I am on record as liking trash. My hunger is back and full reverse. My nausea morning sickness food aversion is practically gone. Yeah! You know what that means? Slutty sandwiches! Slutty sandwich time! Slutty sandwich time! Check what I put in the memes chat. Check what's a thing in Scotland. It's ridiculous. Right? I'm just like, I could like give me a gummy in an hour, I'd clear that box. Alright. Ace nods towards the door. Don't fall behind. I have some trouble like keeping his voice consistent, so I apologize for that. I'll send some over to you. Yeah! Yes, you can pinch my cheeks, you can put me in a cone of shame, you can spray me with water. We have so many toys for people to be mean to me, but I did it to myself. Because I love you guys and I want you to have fun, and I know how much you have fun when you tease me. Pally, just be warned. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, take it for defense! Take it for defense! No, no, me no. Oh, if you get extremely kidding, you will be punished. I make no fucking promises in this house. For the first time, I crossed the waste with A's. Yeah! Rainbow badges! We got a badge drop going for Pride! Happy Pride! Enjoy your rainbow badge! We travel without speaking, the muck sloshing beneath our boots. His focus seems elsewhere. Mine is on him. I still glances under the guise of scanning the horizon. There's a magnetism to him that has nothing to do with charm. I rub my nose absent-mindedly. I can say words. Enjoy the lurk! I rub my nose absent-mindedly, buying myself a second before I speak. Thanks, by the way. Your gang's still taking a walk? I'll say thanks. He has saved my ass a couple times. I do owe him a thank you. Thanks, by the way, for letting me tag along. Oh, for this. Blah. I was more thinking about, like, I don't think I thanked him for, you know, kicking the ass of the guy that was about to beat mine. He's only reprised a grunt, still staring straight ahead. We fall into step again. I chew my lower lip, unsure of how to navigate this. Hey. Ah, bitches! Num 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 num. Oh, you know what I could absolutely kill for right now? Peach fucking cobbler, man. Oh, that sounds so good. Hey. Yeah? Comes out too quickly. I hear it and wince. You didn't come to drink, did you? The sea spring, I assume. I shake my head. Oh, baby is lemon size! Little lemon! Little lemon! Why? Hoping I'd stay away? Didn't say that. You said you'd miss my shitty attitude. Sounds like you can't stop thinking about that night. Sounds like you don't want me to forget. A husky laugh slips out of him. Definitely a shitty attitude. Man, I can't wait to see who they pick for a voice actor, because, like, I bet you... So, like, I imagine him having a very... like... very low grit voice that I probably want to add to another list of Vati voice inspos, which I will never fucking pick for Ben Starr. You think? That'd be good. I'm trying to think if I've dreamcast him. Ben Starr, like Jonah Scott type, maybe. LB is growing. Those side squares are so fun. That scrapes the edge off the tension, just enough. We lapse into silence more, but this time it's easier. Since arriving in Iridia, I've only known this kind of quiet A's. So, where are we going exactly? He shrugs, predictably. What kind of pets do you like? That was the laziest dodge I've ever heard. Humor me. There's a slight tilt to his lips that makes me hesitate. Cats, rabbit, dogs. Well, I love, all of these are good pets. I want to be very clear. All these are good pets. I personally have a cat because a cat was supposed to suit my lifestyle, was supposed to be independent, was supposed to go out on its own, and said I got a stage 3 clinger. But I still love him anyway. And I love dogs. I do slightly prefer the lifestyle of a cat, of being a cat owner, I guess. I know personally I don't have enough energy to be a good dog owner, is the thing. Like, that's all it is. Like, I love cats and I love dogs pretty equal, but I know I'm a better cat parent than I am a dog parent. Like, supposed to be low maintenance, supposed to be independent, sleeps on my face. We did get him a pet bed, and he has been sleeping in it. He does sleep on it. Although a lot of times he will like kind of like put his paw on me and stuff, which is kind of cute. And he'll cuddle with me to wake up. But like he does, I think he likes, because I toss and turn, so I think he likes the bed as like, oh, this is a nest that I can stay in that's not gonna move. And I won't lie, sometimes I'm sad that he sleeps in the bed and not right on top of me, but I can also breathe at night, so it's probably better. All right, so with all that to say, I'm gonna say cats. Cats, they keep themselves, low maintenance. All this is a lie! All this is a lie! This is the answer of someone that doesn't have an orange tabby. I'm sorry. I have met aloof cats. My cat has never been fucking aloof. If I open that door right fucking now, he's running in and ramming his face into my face. You like being ignored? Clearly, I'm used to it. I examine him, my suspicion prickling. He looks too pleased for this to be nothing. Why do I feel like you're scheming? He doesn't answer, just quickens his pace, leaving me to keep up. The sun spills gold through the Amaryllis district, warming streets still, clinging to last night's chill. My stage 3 feeling sleeps in my tummy. Aww. And my 3 kids, they get on my nerves. I love them very much. Yeah, like, Prompto oversensitizes me sometimes when he tries to, like, cuddle too much while I'm, like, working. But I've never had a better cuddle buddy. See, we're talking about this now, and I'm gonna let him back in the room, and then he's immediately gonna start running all over the place. But I will feed him on our next break, and then he'll probably calm down. A's stride is long and effortless. When I lag behind, he slows patiently without comment. Then he stops abruptly, and I take back every generous thought I have. Then frisk. We stand before a mansion, its planters teeming with blooming flowers. Silk curtains veil lustrous double doors. A brothel. A's. Sparrow. What are we doing here? Told you. Errand. Errand to get yo dick wet! Oh, maybe we're gonna have a three-way with a bear. I wouldn't mind that. We're gonna spit roast beer, of course. Yeah! I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. What? I didn't even say it that time. It was Zell. You can't come back to me. Why did I even bother talking? Is your errand getting sucked off? Again, I'm not opposed, you know? Why? Wanna watch? Yes. No. I mean, only if you pay me. He adjusts the strap of his bag. Need to make a delivery. To a brothel? Ah! No! I've been so well behaved! Way! I've been so well behaved. No. I've been so good. I've kept like 5 dirty jokes in. I've had so much worse. Oh, thank you for the pets. you can look at him and just make dirty comments all day. He's got his titties out and everything. No! Damn it! Damn, but wow, I'm a dog, but wow. Most of them have fantastic titties. Just don't speak unless I tell you to. Excuse you! I may be averse. But I don't take orders. I'm averse, not a switch. And who doesn't have their titties on display? And you know that means they got some of the best ones under there. I'll contain my excitement. Someone got their own verse energy going. I don't know. I need him and Ace to both stand topless to compare. I don't know how much of that cleavage is coming from, you know, under support. An escort greets us at the entrance. Their lips gleam, catching the light with a glossy sheen. Business? Or business? Ah! I'm trying! Oh, look, we got a hype train! Hype train! Hype train! Hype train! Business? Or business? If he's the under tried to kiss, they, you know, to their boobs would get in the way. Yup. Don't be like that, Sion. Sion. They're on a first name basis. How often does he come here? Aw, dig her to bits! Oh, now you're charming. You brushed me off like a stranger before. I was hurt. Did I? You really forgot? It was only 2 nights ago. Yay! I have permission! You saw it here, folks! I'm getting permission to be a degenerate! Guess I was out of it. Let me make it up to you. Brought a gift this time. And then the gift was me! The escort arches a perfectly shaped brow. I assume A's means the bag on his shoulder. Instead, his arms circle around my waist, pulling me flesh against him. I called it! I motherfucking called it! Welcome! Welcome, A's. Oh, rando. You know, some days we have some type of energy, and some days we have another type of energy. A new recruit. Cute, right? I was correct! God damn! A's! I'm not opposed, but we have to have talks about this. We have to have safe words in check! God damn it! My brain screeches to a halt. They asked for an introduction. A little nervous, but practice makes perfect. Goes by a kitten. Oh, you dickhole! How dare you! I whip my head towards him. He doesn't even blink. The escort sighs, unconvinced. I'm really not in the mood to break in another one. Everybody, we're gonna assume he has a plan. We're gonna assume he has a plan. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride, and then we're gonna ride. I mean, wait, no, not. Inside thoughts became outside thoughts. I mean, His grip tightens at my waist. My breath stutters. Don't worry. I'll do the breaking. Hello?! Excuse you, sir! Excuse you! Look. We both have the same amount of chains to tug the other round with. We can see who breaks who. But remember, I'm the one with the Alt 4 button. Two very different reactions. Escort snorts, waving us off with a flick. Very funny. Don't keep the boss waiting. They step aside. Aids guides me forward, hand firm at my lower back. Ooh, new environment. Ooh, it's pretty in here. The brothel opens before us in a wash of glittering surfaces, the air saturated with floral scents and sweet perfume. A's arm settles around my waist. His voice brushes low against my ear. Stay close. Head down. Play along. Ask for deals, dudes, he says. Oh, where'd my mouse go? I'm gonna play along. I'm gonna have fun with this. I will... If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna fucking do this, okay? I lean my cheek against his shoulder. He glances at me. I can play along. Can you? What was your name again? Oh, right. Want the door closed or open, kitten? Don't call me that. Do not! What? I'm using my normal voices! What's it mean? There it is. Back to business, Sparrow. We send a grand spiral staircase. Voices fade, replaced by the slow creak of aged wood. I keep my head down, tracking the intricate weave of the rug beneath my boots. Maybe that should be something I add as a milestone for the Pali for Pride live stream. Just an hour of ASMR. ASMR. Not ASMR, not D&D. God damn it. Pronto now! Alright. I'll add that, maybe I'll add that, like, I've already got the milestones in place, but I might add, maybe I'll add this a little bonus, a little tick off the end. Alright. Where are we? We stop before an imposing door with carvings etched deep into the surface. Wait here. Ace lifts a hand to the handle. The door swings open before you can touch it. Hello? Hello? Oh no! Oh, Aza, you might be fucked. Is Aza still in the chat? Because I had a immediate thought when I saw this sprite, even in shadow. And I'm wondering if, Zell, do you know what I'm seeing? Cause you know this one. You know it too. I'm just like, how many MXTX fans we got in the audience? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? His hair is a little too light, but I get the vibe. Yeah, you see it in the silhouette. There's I'm getting a little hit of Mobe June off this motherfucker. All right. Draped in fur and indulgence, the monster before us radiates power. And he's a turn too! He moves like poured silk, every gesture fluid. Oh, I've got to come up with a new voice for this guy. I can't, my voice can only go so low, and you guys, okay, maybe I'll go a bit refined with this one. You're late. No, that's the, I only have so many masculine voices in me, you guys. He looks like he washes his hair! Eyes, lakes of shattered cerulean, catch mine before I can look away. And who's this you brought? Okay, you know what? I wouldn't say no to this spit roast. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. Both. Raw. Ace blocks me from view, but the stranger still stares. I feel the weight of his attention like a hand around my neck. You have a way of collecting strays. Something we have in common. The man's laugh is pleasant, but it carries a barbed undercurrent. I'm afraid I fail to see the similarities between my flock and your vacant thralls. Ace doesn't react. Well, what are you waiting for? The man gestures towards the leather bag. Ace shakes his head. In the room. No. No. Here is fine. There's a standstill. Ace drops the bag between them. The man doesn't move. Ace moves instead. He lowers himself, unfastens the flap, and reaches in to pull out a severed head. Blood and matted hair clings to its crushed face. One eye is gone, swallowed into bone. The other is fixed on me. His dick! Not his dick! We all thought! We were all thinking it! We were all wrong! Honestly, how did we not see this coming? If we're being so for real. It's because all of our heads are so just down deep in that gutter. Damn! Nausea spikes in my gut. This is why Ace was covered in blood. We were too busy looking at the hot guys. That's on us. That's on us. You've certainly made a mess of him, but I suppose this will do. The name I promised you is Vulcan Caradare, Alchemy District. Enjoy. Listen, things are being implied. Is it bad that I'm even more turned on? Blood plays for blood play for funsies. Where did my man go? He's in shadow. I can barely hear the words over the buzzing in my ears. I only see the head. What used to be a person. Ace was carrying that all this time, even as he held me only minutes ago. I convinced myself to feel safe with someone, only for them to hide something like that from me. I mean, does it count as hiding? It's only weird. It's like, hey, well, I guess he did kind of diverted questions. I don't know. I feel like we're not in the right to be demanding of things yet, but also I have, when it comes to games, I have such a high bar for what counts as betrayal, as we've seen. I'm always into the people that betray us. This is actually also a well-known fact. Every single Tales of game, I fall for the guy that's gonna screw us over. Every single time. We did not explicitly ask if there was a head in the bag. We didn't. It's honestly on us. I'll give you two some privacy. I don't wait for a reply. I calmly descend the spiral steps in a blur of perfume, gossamer drapes, muffled laughter. It all falls away as I push through the doors and into open air. The cold air bites, sharp enough to sting, but it can't cut through the knot in my lungs. Why are the red flags hot? Oh no! The murder just made him hotter! Oh no! I should have known better. I've been lied to too many times. I don't trust anymore. Ooh, this is new. This is nice. This is nice! I came to Iridia for a cure. That's all I should be focusing on. At some point, day ebbs into night, and the city grows still around me. My legs ache. My breath fogs with each step. The alley reeks of piss and rot. The anger that brought me here has dulled, leaving me hollow. It's getting dark out. His voice carries down the narrow passage. Don't tell me you've been following me. He stands at the far end, caught in a crooked slice of lamplight. Wasn't hard. Aw, thank you for the pets! The cure is cock. Alleyway sex, yeah! Because of your red-eyed thralls, they point you here? I echo the brothel owner's insult. He doesn't answer, which tells me it landed. I don't want to know. Why did you find me? Why did you find me? Why did you find me? Didn't want you getting hurt. I'm fine. If you say so. I grind my teeth at the sarcasm in his voice. Anger comes back swiftly. Really? Sorry, considering. Considering what I'd be feeling in this moment. The useless kind of feels like out of nowhere for me. So I'm gonna go with you're annoying me. And hopefully that doesn't put an end to shit. I need to put my people pleaser in the back. Shoo away. You're annoying me. Go away. So you can get mauled the second I leave. Don't act like this is about me. You're just bored and looking for a distraction. Regret hits the instant the words leave my mouth. His expression hardens. He steps closer, boots clanking on the cobblestone. Is that what you think? A bark of laughter leaves me, covering my nerves. I know your type. Charms first, truth later. Smiling to hide the skeletons in the closet. And I bought it. I walked beside you like I wasn't begging to be proven wrong. I retreat another step. Ace matches it evenly. A severed fucking head, Ace! What was the plan? You couldn't tell me? Or were you waiting for the look on my face when it finally sank in? You're wrong. Where's the wall? Yeah, where's the comment on? Come on, bring it on, bring it on! No, I'm not. But it's my fault. I don't know what got into me, My voice breaks, the anger fracture spilling into something raw and painful. Just this once, I thought I could trust someone. I don't know why I thought it could be you. There it is! My back slams into cold stone. Dead end. He closes the distance. His arms brace against the wall on either side of me, trapping me in place. His eyes burn into mine. Would you have stayed? What? If I'd shown you. I don't know if I would have stayed, but do I tell him that? Personally, I would have stayed because I know this guy. We knew this guy was a gang leader walking in. The head doesn't shock me. And after everything we've seen... But I will admit the truth. I feel like... Yeah. I don't know. You never gave me the choice. He searches my face, his own impossible to read. The sound is soft, almost resigned. His breath leaves him slowly as he pulls back. The tension in his face eases into something quieter. The first time, he doesn't seem to have an answer. I didn't want to drag you into it. Into what? Business. I squint at him, waiting. He lasts a second, maybe two, before giving in. With Elion, the brothel owner, we struck a trade, a head for the name of someone I'm after. Telling you wasn't safe. But then you... He shakes his head, letting it drop. Point is, I couldn't turn you away. You wouldn't come back if I did. His voice comes out more measured than usual. I should press him about the bargain, yet it's that last confession that lingers. You hid it because you thought I wouldn't come back? Or I've gotten soft. Who knows? I scowl. I want to believe him, but the words refuse to settle. Then why? The other night you said you didn't want to give me a bad impression. Why do you care about me? He blinks, caught off guard. Why wouldn't I? You don't know me. His lips flatten, and at first I think he'll deflect. I'm trying to read and be serious, but I keep seeing your message and I want to break out into laughter. Okay, I focus! But he exhales, averting his eyes. I picked up a few things, Sparrow. Like that mouth on you. Always quick to argue, even when the timing is terrible. Some would call it rude. I think it suits you. Nah, you're good. You're completely allowed. Yeah, no, he's so focused on my fucking mouth. Do something about it. My cheeks grow warm. I'm not... I like that look too. When you want to tear me apart, but bite it back. I want to bite something. He lifts his hand, slower this time. When I don't pull away, his knuckles skim my cheeks. So gentle it aches. And then I catch you staring. You're easy to read, easy to rile up. That's why I like you. Happy? I like you. Those three words ricochet through my skull, echoing again and again. My vision blurs. Why am I acting like this? I want to disappear. I don't understand why it hits this hard. This game has 0 slow burn. I mean, to be fair, this is like a preview of what the first chapter will be like, but no, it goes right in. At the very least, I don't believe A's is a demi route. I don't understand why it hits this hard, why the kindness of a few careless words hurts more than the secrecy. I clench my jaw to kill the sob in my throat. The walls I built up were never meant to withstand tenderness. Leaned to his touch, demand an apology. Ooh. Fuck it, we're here, right? We're here! I hold his hand against my face, turning into his palm. His skin is blissfully hot against the cold. Even the metal of his ring feels grounding. No key. You're still a bastard. So I'm told. Are you going to apologize? Or should I bite your hand again? He lets out a rough laugh, fangs catching the light. I'll take the bite. That was fun. Denied. None of this would have happened if you'd been honest. So yes, I expect an apology. And don't think I'll forgive you easily. The smile fades a little, losing its bite. He takes my hand and lifts it. I falter as his breath brushes over my bandaged skin. His eyes stay on mine as he presses a light kiss to my fingers. I'm sorry, little sparrow. I'll be more honest. Do you forgive me? The words don't come. I manage a small nod. Yeah. Yay. He uses his back to give me space. In the same motion, he pulls my hood down over my face. Will you stop doing that? Earlier at the Sea Spring, what had you so upset? I also just gotta say, I'm fucking loving this music. This music is fucking incredible. I sigh, shelving my irritation. My fingers clench reflexively at my sides. No kids! We gotta have we gotta build tension! We came into this knowing that he liked edging. That was very clear from the beginning. I have no doubt at some point he will talk us through it and then leave us high and dry. And I wait for it! I'm ready! I'm sorry, but in my stream there is always the threat of edging. It was a nightmare. Kind of. I know how that sounds, but I don't think it was a dream. It felt too real. Like something was watching me, and hasn't stopped. I thought it might be Iris. You know her, right? The girl with the hole in her neck? His head tilts, attention sharpening. Oh wait! I forgot to show you guys! I can, don't worry, I'll do it! Oh. Wait, hold on. I got this! You wanna go to horny jail? Have some, here, horny jail. I made it! I finished it! I still need to figure out how to make it a redeem exactly. You're all in jail! Jail, I say! As it is, it lasts about a minute. It lasts about a minute, but it is... You've been jailed! What I want to do eventually is I want to have it be a redeem where someone can, like, make the chat be slow for, like, 30 seconds and then this will come down. Okay, if you, how about this? How about this? If you ask me really sweetly, I'll let you out. Oh, it only lasts a minute anyways. But I can always do it again. I have that effect on people. I don't know why. Oh my goodness, Prompto, can you last 10 more minutes? What? I swear. Oh, bite me middle finger. Oh. Sounds like someone wants to go back into jail. Alright, back to it. I don't have that as redeem. Alright, where is it? His head tilts, attention sharpening. Why, Iris? I lower my head, picking at the edge of my sleeve. Someone was in my room. Dark eyes and rectangular pupils. They didn't blink. They didn't move. Just stared. I only felt that way once before, when Iris looked at me. That's why I came to you. I thought you'd know more. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the Puramdo scream. He just like this. He demand. I'm gonna feed you in like 9 minutes. Or less. Alright. Iris glanced upward, half expecting him to laugh or tease me, but his expression hardens like steel. In your room? Fear coats the back of my throat. Yeah, why? What's... The twang of bowstrings splits in the air. An arrow whistles through the alley, stopping just short of me with a sickening thud. It buries itself in A's arm, deep in the muscle. My eyes go wide. He shielded me, but from who? Oh, hello, more sprites! There's no time to think. 6 ambushers flood the alley, weapons glinting in the dark. You know what? I think, okay, so Prompto will stop screaming. We're gonna call our next break here, a little early. I'm gonna feed him and see if I have time to get myself a drink as well, because my throat getting dry. And we'll be back in 3 minutes to continue what I assume is a fight scene or a chase sequence. All right, we will be right back. Let's see. And we're back. Now basketball, go away. Nobody felt like playing basketball today. I also got myself a little bit of drink because talking in A's voice and then also adding that other guy on, it was just like, oh, my voice. I'm not the only one shooting my shot. Hey! All right. There's no time to think. 6 ambushers flood the alley, weapons glinting in the dark. I recognize them. It's the same gang from the other night. You thought you could crawl your hole and claim our city, monster? We'll gut you and take our time with it. Ace brushes the back of his hand against my arm, nudging me aside. Look away, Sparrow. They close in. 3 cleavers, 2 hatchets. The archer draws again. Ace tears the arrow free, spins once in his hand, then drives straight into the closest man's throat. Before the man collapses, Ace has already turned on the others. Blood spurts across the cobblestone in a hot, steaming fan. Screams fill the alley as bones break and brittle. Staccato snaps. I'm captivated. Every movement is precise, efficient, controlled to the point of obsession. But a flicker of steel catches my eye, and a hatchet is already midair, hurtling towards him. Time slows to a dreamlike crawl. He has tentacles! Ah! That's my monster, man! Fuck yes! Hello? Hello? I was literally thinking earlier when I saw his sprite for the first time, I was like, you know what would really make this guy perfect? Multiple limbs. Multiple limbs. Give me those tentacles. I'm gonna bite them off. I mean, I'm fine. Just gonna take a little sip of my drink for no reason. Seems like Umbral and I have very similar tastes. Alright. Enormous tentacles unfurl like black petals, blooming from the tattoo on his A's arm. From his tattoo?! Oh, that's so hot! Oh no! Oh no! I literally have... There is an AU that exists of Vati where he has tattoos that do something similar. Like, tattoos become things and monsters. And I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. I'm so fucked. Oh no. I was keeping my cool until this exact moment. Ah! Shit. No, not the cone! Not the cone! Oh, look, we're halfway to 3,000 bits, which means we're halfway to our next Jackbox party. And now the boy must be released. Okay. Come here while I calm my ass down. And for your information, Attack Poodle, I had kept in all my barks until this moment. Damn it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try to ignore the fact that he's not only a hot guy with tattoos, but a hot tattooed man that is tattoo sprout monsters! Fuck! And I'm gonna do my job. I'm here to do a job. All right, moving right along. The hatchet lodges into the meat of one tentacle, then clatters uselessly to the ground. Don't hurt the tentacles! I have plans for those! Oh, that is a good drawing! That is a good drawing! Oh, that's a good one! Oh, his face. I see, like, this is the kind of guy, like, I do love me a man that is, like, got it, like, you know, composed, and then you're able to do this to him, and that's the good shit. You got this, Ricky, I believe in you. Oh my god, it's such good artwork. It's such good artwork. Oh, I can... That's it. And this is the work in progress? This is a work in progress? It's going to get better? The fuck? Spacebar. I am taking a screenshot. I am. Oh my god. Like, just look at this! Look at this! Oh my god, I need this as a wallpaper. Also, does his cleavage have to be, like, that fucking pronounced and good? Like, did it really need to be that out there with the tentacles? Oh my fucking god. Where's Far? Where's Far? Damn it. All right. Aze turns towards the man who threw it. His arm extends. What in the... The tentacle snaps forward and plunges in the man's gaping mouth. Into the mouth! Oh, I'm just standing there like... Raw! Raw! It should be me! Why are you wasting such good fucking tentacle action on these fuckers? I mean, it doesn't... Raw! On the bed! On the floor! Against the wall! In the kitchen! Damn. Okay. We're never gonna get through this cutscene, you guys. We're stuck here forever. Oh, he better, or else I'm gonna... he better either have the tricks or I'm teaching him the tricks. He jerks, choking. The tentacle writhes, burrowing deeper before bursting out of his eye with a wet pop. It's so bad that I'm so turned on by that. I'm sorry. Every word that I was like, yes, yes! The body convulses, then stills. The survivors scatter. For a second, I almost follow. No, I don't! No, I don't! Don't you put words in my mouth! Is this why he told me not to look? A deep, underwater thrum fills my ears. Ooh, nice effects. Lanterns die out, dousing the alley in unnatural darkness. Goosebumps ripple across my skin. Whispers slipping around me, low at first, then stacking, overlapping, pressing in from every side. A stumble. His hands clutch at his head. Gah! It's supposed to be scary, I know. It's not. It's not. He just keeps getting hotter. He just keeps getting hotter. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! The murmuring curdles into something I can't follow. I feel it tearing at the edge of my mind. Unspeakable horrors unfold before me. I'm a fuck the eldritch monster, you guys. Tentacles thrash in a wild, convulsing frenzy. They whip across the alley, snaring fleeing men and tearing them apart in sprays of red. Suckers latch and pull, stripping skin in reedy sheets. Ropes of muscle and glistening viscera sluice. Sluice. I think I found a typo. Across the stone. I can't breathe. I don't want to. Run, find a weapon, stay. Okay. I'm trying really hard not to think with just straight up my dick. We're definitely not running. That's not happening. That's not happening. Everybody knows this. I'm tempted to just do stay, but the fact that this is highlighted in red... Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't remember. We'll go with stay for now. I might do another playthrough at some point on my own where I do find a weapon. I mean, we could also... I'm gonna do ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and save right now. Oh, could it be because of my BAST group? Because I'm a survivalist. Sluice, washing verb. To sluice or sluice down means to drench or wash something with a heavy rushing stream of water. Well, it wasn't water, but... Read his backstory. Okay. In that case, I will go with this one, because I think that's interesting to, like, go on with my survival training. And besides, it's not like I'm going to kill him. And if I do, then I'll go back to the save point. Yeah, let's do the red. I spot a cleaver half buried in the gore, notched and heavy, its handle wet with blood. Pushing away from the wall, I reach it in 3 steps. A torso drops out of the sky, spinning end over end, still twitching. He got hotter! He has tentacles! He was made for me! Look at him! Look how much hotter Ace has gotten! He's ascended to level 2, monster! Update. Okay. Oh god. Okay. A lot has happened. Quick recap. We had a nightmare where red eyes were staring down at us. We went to go see A's back at the Sea Spring, and he then he had an errand to run, so he took us with him where he went to a brothel where we ran into a man that was the owner of the brothel, and then he gave the man a severed head, and then we got mad at him for having a severed head, and then we went into an alley, and then we had a talk in the alley, and he told us that he liked us, and then we got attacked by a bunch of gang members. And then they were about to get him with a hatchet, and so he sprouted tentacles, and he killed them, and now he's going crazy with the tentacles, and I've never been more turned on for this man ever. I'm so attracted to him now. What do you think, guys? Did I nail it? Did I nail it? Did I nail recap? All right. He's just killing random people now, and we grabbed a cleaver. I got big lungs. I'm fine. You have no idea how long I can hold my breath. Anyways, moving right along. It slams into the ground beside me, hard enough to split the stone and spray a streak of blood across my cheek. One more step and I'd be gone. The cleaver slips from my grip. I scramble back on instinct as panic finally breaks through. I clamp my hands over my eyes. He told me not to look. Don't look. Don't look. No! 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 Bring it back! No! Don't listen to him! You haven't listened to a damn thing he said, and now we listen, and now we listen when he's fucking sexy tentacle man? No, we didn't scare him off. We just closed our stupid fucking eyes. Damn it. The stink of brine and bile clings to everything. It seeps into my clothes, my skin, my tongue. I slowly raise my head. The alley is drenched in blood, lacquered red beneath the swollen moon. Does he have black sclera now? Oh no, I'm fucked. Clearly I enjoy that. I enjoy that in character design so much. A stands in the center of the carnage. He's motionless, head canted slightly. Call his name, stay ahead. No! No! I'm gonna call him! And then I'm finding the nearest... And then I'm finding the nearest place with a semi-flat, semi-clean surface. You know what? It doesn't need to be clean. It doesn't need to be flat. I just need to find a surface. Ace? The name falls from my lips, barely a whisper. Yes! He got toad eyes and black scar. Oh my god. I'm going to eat him alive. His head swivels towards me, and the instant our eyes meet, I'm assaulted by the nauseating, sinking feeling of despair. That is not what I'm feeling! That is not what I am feeling. If anything's sinking, it's me to my knees! No, how am I supposed to bite his neck? How am I supposed to bite his neck like this? No! I can't bite like this. His pupils split sideways. Red irises surrounded by endless black. They're not his eyes, but the ones from my nightmare. Something watches me through him. This isn't A's. I don't care what it is, I'm fucking it. I should probably care more, but damn it, I'm picking the bad route in this game. I'm gonna pick the bad route. I'm making this just, I'm seeing my future. This must be Ocutius? Did we learn that name before? No, he did mention it. He did when we were at the end of that cutscene. Okay. Got it. Now I remember. The tentacles vanished as suddenly as they appeared, recoiling into nothingness. Oh wait, sorry. Sorry, I was looking back at chat. I think I missed something. Okay, there we go. Quick, he's down! Sit on his face! Okay. We're going to nothingness. Ace collapses, his knees slamming against the gore-slick stone. Each breath tears loose, ragged and uneven. My body lurches forward before my mind can catch it. Ace! Don't! His snarl slices through me, cold and vicious, but underneath it, something has cracked. What the hell was that? The tentacles, your eyes. What's happening to you? He staggers to his feet, swaying. Blood runs from the arrow wound in his arm, trailing down his wrist in dark, sluggish drops. Don't come to me anymore. Not unless you're ready to drink. He leaves without explanation or an apology. I'm abandoned among the slaughter. Yeah, no, I'm drinking. Pass it. Does that mean I get to fuck him and Ocutius? Oh my god, I'd be so down for that. My room at the Wick brings little comfort. I fumble through the motions of getting ready for bed, each step dragging as if I'm wading through mud. I'll drink for you! The bodies, the blood, the way he looked at me, like he was begging me to leave and to stay. I can't shake it. I know now, without a doubt, that what I saw last night was no dream, and Iris was never the one in my room. Despite my desperation to stay awake, sleep pulls me under like a riptide. I mean, and once again, it watches me. Well, what are you doing just watching? Raw! No sleep! All night! Breaking the bed! Yay! We finished our first round! Part of me is like, maybe I should have left Veer for... Maybe I should have left Blaze for last, but I'm not minding leaving Veer for last either, so I think it's okay. But damn, that was so good! That was so good, you guys! And I'm really, like, that was so A's focused. I'm really looking forward to playing. I do think we are going to play each of these routes because it's very, so now going through that, it's clear to me, okay, each of these is very character focused. Each one is going to be its own story. So I have no problem, like, going through them all. You came at the best time. I was like, the second the tentacles came out, I was like, I wish Far was here. Ooh, nice catch, Umbral. You were summoned by the call of the monster. I'm like, yes. Like, he was a tier 1 monster, like I personally like a good tier 2 to tier 5. Right? Like, right before they stop being like right before they start being abstract. He is a good level tier 2 now. He was a tier 1 with just the horns and fangs. That's nothing. That's like a vampire, like whatever. But now he's sitting with tentacles and I'm just like, give me now. Give me now. And here's the thing, I don't dislike vampires, but I'm just saying, like, they are very barely counting on the monster list. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are monsters, but they are very, that's the start of, that's where monster fucking starts. Right there, you know what I mean? I love me a good vampire. I do prefer me a more animalistic vampire. Yeah, they're baby's first monster. Like, my, like, ideal is somewhere right around, the Drider and Yrgir from BG3, I think, is a good space. But, I mean, I do go farther than that. But would you put what we just saw at a tier 2 or tier 3? Is my question to you, Far. Tier 2, yeah, that's my same thing. So I don't know, but like, it's still good. You have to admit that's still good, right? Like the eyes and the tentacles and the black sclera, like that's not like it's still at the very beginning, but that's getting into where I start getting feral. Right? If he gets any more, then I'm in it. But that's a good starting point. Thank you for the pets, Bitter. Thank you for the pets, Olive. Thank you. But yeah, it's like it's getting to a good place. I mean, I like his personality. I like a guy who's a little shit, clearly. But now he's also got tentacles. And I'm like, yes, give me. Now hear me out. And Far, please don't kill me. Oh, Xenomorph is like top tier monster. That's the good kush. And that's also Far's favorite. That's not a hear them out. Personally, I could say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let Far say it. All right, while you guys have this discussion, I guess we will start a new, oh, what's this? Oh my god, look at these! Look at these! Why are these warped? Oh, I hate that they're warped, but... Yeah, it was just like, Far loves the xenomorphs, you have no idea. Far has so many xenomorph statues. Oh my god, you have no idea. Like, it's like on the scale of monsters, like how monstrous are they? And I would put xenomorphs at a... I would personally put them at a tier 4. I could see them being argued to tier 5. For me, they still have a very, a humanoid body when they're fully mature. Not a humanoid, but like, you know, they've got the basics, right? You know, the 2 arms, 2 legs, that kind of thing. Tier 5 for me is where you start, like, there's nothing human about that anymore. Like, it could be, you know, it is like, it is verging on, like I would say, like, a just straight up dragon is arguably, like, about a tier 5. I'm gonna go back to Link, go into temp carrying all like a Justin. Yeah, you got this! I put Xenomorph at a tier 4 specifically because it's still got, you know, like a head, 2 arms, 2 legs. It's got like, it is right before the body stops looking at all humanoid, right? But that, I feel like you could easily argue it's a tier 5. Yeah. I like tier 5, and then once it starts like being questionable into like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm no longer fucking something, I'm fucking a concept, then that's where I'm like, I'm less likely, not entirely unlikely, just a little less. All right, we're gonna do a new game, because we still got an hour and a half. And who's next? I think Karash is next. We're just gonna go down the list, because we are absolutely doing all of them. I'm still Pally. I think it's her bonded and sensory deprivation kinkier than blood play. I don't know that I'd consider one kinkier than the other. It depends. It depends entirely. I consider them all perfectly acceptable. I love me some blood play. Blood play. Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like they're pretty even. It depends on the context, honestly. But I mean, I was just getting horny for people being sprayed into viscera, so clearly I am not the person to go to on what's appropriate. I didn't like being called kitten. I mean, again, it's context. I don't know, when you guys send that audio, I'm more get shocked than anything. But like, I feel like if someone actually called me kitten in real life, I'd just be like, no. Well, I definitely have ties to the word bunny, but not as the person getting called it. Don't you start with that. Don't you start with that when we're in public. Nope! Jail! Far has activated jail. Jail to you all! This is a collective punishment. We're gonna talk to Karash next. Now you go to timeout and you think about what you did. Did you charm Karash? I don't know. Is that for me to say? I think so. I think we did. I'm like, how do you think I got this way? I'm gonna say yes, we did. All right, you're out of timeout. I do think that A's is probably going to be... We started pretty high. Maybe I should have gone the opposite way. Like, we started with what is probably going to be the best one, in my opinion. But I'm looking forward to the rest of these. Fuck. Wait, I leave the Wick early in the morning, marching through Lowtown's dingy streets. A damp breeze coats my cloak in tiny, clinging droplets. As I walk, my hopes and anxieties mix in an easy churn. Karash saved my life and offered to help me. Even my clothes were a gift from him. He's literally keeping me warm. Surely the doctor who wrenched me from death's jaws could find a cure to my curse. I pick up the pace, hoping to catch him alone before the clinic fills up with patients. Despite my early start, the line is just as interminably long as ever. Nobody talks, though the occasional coughs and groans of pain speak for themselves. It would take hours to get through the queue. With a small twinge of guilt, I slip down the alley towards the clinic's back door. We're already going for the back door! Damn, Umbral, you good at getting that stop. Sure enough, nobody else is here. I realize why when I spot a large, rusty padlock on the rear entrance. Just as I reach to inspect it, the door bursts wide open. Oh, hello! It's Leander, with a package in one hand and a sunny smile. He's such a good boy. He's such a puppy dog type. He's such a Zoruna type is the thing. Zoruna loves her puppy dogs. His brows furrow when he sees me. Pally? Feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just saying. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Leander raises an eyebrow, clearly unconvinced. I point at the back door, which Leander left ajar. The rusty padlock hangs uselessly off the handle. It's just for show, isn't it? He gives an easy laugh and nods. I told Karash he shouldn't just leave his doors open. Even after... Sorry, I'm trying to find his voice again. Even offered to set some wards, but he stuck a useless lock on the outside and called it good. I frown as I mull over Leander's breezy explanation. Desperate people need little encouragement to steal medicine. I suddenly remember Karash last night, strolling down the shadowy riverbank while others cowered inside. Unafraid of horrors in the dark, and apparently just as indifferent toward mundane threats to his clinic. Well, I won't keep you. Go on. Karash won't be mad at me for intruding. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? Alright, tell Lon I said hi! Drive safe! Leander's answering laugh is more like a cough. I wouldn't worry about it, Pally. I mean, he remembered your name. I've known Karash since I was a kid. He doesn't bother with names unless you stick out. In my experience, sticking out is usually a bad thing. There's only one way to find out. He cheerfully waves me towards the back door and disappears down the alley. This is preferable to an hours-long wait, so I step inside. So he's old. Hello? Karash? No answer. Though I hear the gentle clinking of glassware, I turn towards the sound. Harsh orange light glints from the other side of a narrow door left slightly open. My nose twitches. There it is again. The sulfuric smell from the sulfuric smell from when I first woke in the clinic. I approach, reach for the handle, and gently push. There's an ear-splitting crash, followed by a cloud of acrid smoke. I fling my cloak over my nose and mouth, trying not to inhale any of the fumes. Once the smoke clears, I find myself face to face with Karash. A flask lies smashed at his feet, its contents burning into the worn and floor tiles. The thunderous expression, he steps around the smoldering mess and firmly grips my elbow, backing me towards the door. Pali. I shiver in his grasp as he towers over me. That cold, imperious glare paralyzes me, like an insect trapped under the glass. I'm so sorry. I was looking for you. What is that stuff? I'm sorry. Again, I keep intruding on people's personal space! I really do think there's a high chance that he turns into something. I really do. And after how the last one went, I'm feeling very vindicated in those feelings. I'm in trouble with Mom! No! I am so sorry. I trail off. One look at his face tells me that he won't accept my feeble excuses. The seconds tick by as we stare at each other, each more agonizing than the last. In the future, please do not wander around my clinic. As you can see, I use volatile reagents. I wait with bated breath for him to kick me out, but his face gradually softens. Wait for me in the clinic. Chastened, I step out of the room. I can hear Karash moving around, presumably cleaning up the mess. I lean against the wall and fold my arms, determined not to get into any more trouble. Karash rejoins me after a few minutes. His early irritation is gone, replaced with a touch of amusement. I can guess what happened. You arrived shortly after Leander did. Leander never bothers waiting at the front, and neither did you. It's a statement, not a question. There's no point in pretending otherwise. That's pretty much it. Rush's eyes crinkle, and he makes no further comment on the matter of my sudden appearance. I scan the clinic. For now, we're completely alone. Karash, I came to ask you about... He holds up a hand, crosses the front door, and throws it open. An older child stumbles in, cradling an arm covered in scaly sores. They stare at me when Karash directs them to sit. Do not mind my assistant. Wait, what? If you wish to skip the queue, aid me. Medical instruments are in the drawer behind you. Stitches and thread are in the cabinet. You already know where I keep the bandages. I mean, I want his help, so I'll be like, I'll do my best. Sure, I'll do my best. No promises, though. Not like I have much of a choice. It's a little late to back out now. I shuffle over to the medical supplies, careful to keep my own bandaged hands out of the child's sight. Karash pauses, regarding me with a thoughtful expression that softens to a genuine warmth. Thank you, Pali. Well, you drive a hard bargain. He ducks his head, shoulders quaking with barely suppressed laughter. Regardless, I am grateful for your assistance. I will not ask anything onerous of you, though you should harden your heart. Pain, deprivation, and frailty are constant companions to humanity. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Is that so? I gaze down at my bandaged hands, then back up at him. I've seen more than my fair share of terrible things. I believe you. Precious few people have ever said that to me. I'm unable to hold his piercing gaze, and equally unable to answer. I promise, you will have my undivided attention later. Warmth rises in my cheeks. Is he teasing me, or is he being serious? Before I can ask, Grosh returns to his young patient. Sit up straight and extend your arm. Pali, please bring me one of the vials beside the sink. Zell knows all! Zell knows all! Curious, I hold one of the vials up to the light. Quicksilver. No, but the color is similar. This is less dense, with small wisps of smoke curling off the surface. Grosh clears his throat, and I relinquish the vial. I watch, fascinated, as the contents begin to bubble and dance in his grasp. What's that? Grosh offers no answer or comfort. He turns their palm up to expose more weeping sores. It hurts! Ask by the vial, comfort the child. I will comfort the child. I know, be brave. It'll get better. Their only response is a watery sniff, but the child does stop fidgeting. Grosh grasps the vial stopper, looking from me to his young patient. What? You have a gentle heart, Pali. I hold back a scoff, though it takes far longer than I would like to answer. I think that's a little dramatic. We can agree to disagree. A trickle of silver flows from the vial when Grosh opens it. The colors brightens on contact with the child's skin, flowing over each open wound. Inflamed skin closes before my very eyes, the bleeding stops, and a healthy flesh returns to the child's arm. Yeah, I think, like, Attack Poodle first recommended this game to me, and then Zell found out and was, like, immediately screamed. She got real excited. I do think she recommended it to me a while ago, but it was, like, before I started streaming. Flame skin closes before my very eyes, the bleeding stops, and a healthy flesh returns to the child's arm. Grosh barely used a few drops. He seals the vial and steps back, satisfied. That's a miracle. I was going to say impossible. Just as impossible as reattaching someone's severed arm. Why did you hear that? My aunt. She told me to take a spot. Grosh looks from me to the child, choosing his words with deliberate care. This disease can reoccur, so you must return next week. Do you understand? He doesn't wait for an answer before ushering the child out the door. I can't tear my eyes from the miraculous, glittering vial in Grosh's hand. Could it heal more than just injury and disease? Could it mean an end to my curse? Our eyes meet. He answers my unspoken question with a shake of his head as a new patient stumbles in. The distinct odor of metal and quenching oil clings to her clothes. Excuse me. Sorry, Doctor. I know you're sick of seeing my face. She cradles her arm, covered in a rough cloth thing. Crudely bandaged fingers peek out of one end. Pali, I need forceps and scissors. He points to a tray of gleaming tools in every shape and size. The reflected glare hurts my eyes. I cast a puzzled eye over the tray's contents. I'd expect a doctor's tools to show signs of wear, but these look so clean as to be untouched. Which tools are those? I think I know what I'm looking for, but it couldn't hurt to check. I'm not eager to make a fool of myself again. I need the forceps on the far left and the large scissors in the middle. Picking up each one carefully, I drop the tools into his waiting palm. He returns to the blacksmith and begins snipping her bandages loose. Didn't know you had an apprentice, Doc. He doesn't answer, so her attention naturally falls on me. I'm not his apprentice. I'm just helping out. Ain't that what an apprentice does? Someone should tell mine. I'd be better off with a sack of river sludge. She tries to wave her bandaged arm, and Karash's scissors briefly catch on the cotton. Do not move. He takes the same tone with grown adults and children, even, distant, and curt. Oh, you know what? Probably. I meant to pick the alchemist thing, but I think I was on autopilot. Meanwhile, the blacksmith keeps recounting her hapless apprentice's latest mishap. Can't tell a pair of tongues from her own arse. Wouldn't be out on the street if it weren't. Would be out on the street if she weren't my own flesh and blood. All these burns because she couldn't remember to quench them. When she forgets herself and moves a second time, Karash lets go. His eyes flash, a surge of irritation quickly suppressed. Be still. Instantly, the blacksmith's hand goes slack in her lap. Her cloak slips, and the torrent of chatter ceases, replaced by yawning silence. Once so animated, she is now as quiet and placid as a child's doll. Well, that's a kink! Without comment, Karash resumes his task. He holds her limp arm up with one hand and reaches for another vial. Please clean these tools for the next patient. I'm still transfixed by the blacksmith. She doesn't react to anything Karash does, not even when he applies medicine to her painful burns. What did you do? I told her to be still. That isn't... I take a cautious step back. I don't know what he did, but it was far more than a mundane speech. I know raw power when I see it. Pali. A chill runs up my spine. If he gave me an order, would I comply without thought or choice? Karash opens his mouth to speak again, and I fight the paranoid urge to clamp my hands over my ears. Are you frightened? Yes, no. I think the answer is clearly yes. I'm just deciding if I'm going to lie. Umbral said, "Move over, Ace!" I found a brat tamer! I'm gonna say no because I think I'd lie. No. It's an old, well-practiced lie. It almost feels like the truth, if not for the pain cracking through Karash's expression when he hears it. Pali. The silence stretches until I feel phantom pins and needles along my skin. If you wish to leave, I will not stop you. I look out the window at the long, miserable line of waiting patients and slowly shake my head. No, I'll stay. Why? Where else would I go for help? The Cenobium? The Sea Spring? Yes! No. That's not this story. I stop myself from saying more, hoping he won't press me on this. I can't walk away. I'm not pursuing the miracle of Karash's healing skill. Not without knowing if he could save me a second time. As you wish. He quickly finishes dressing the blacksmith's wounds, then passes a hand over her eyes. Like a candle flickering back to life, she blinks up at him. Golden devils, that was quick. She hops off the cot and bounds out the door, apparently no worse for wear. The patients file through in a hectic blur. Each one receives the same treatment of a few slivery drops. Each one leaves whole and healthy. I struggle with a dense tangle of suture thread, mind running amok with questions. How does that strange panacea work? Is it only effective on recent maladies? Would I need to drink it? Maybe a spray bottle check. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I need to activate the jail again? I feel like I've activated a little bit too much, but since apparently Rando didn't get to see it. This is my chat spray bottle. Would I jail my wife? I'm sorry, are you telling my wife wouldn't like to be restrained? Yeah, I finished it and animated it and everything. Now whenever I need to give you guys a little time out, there we go. Not in polite society. All right, you're free now. You're free. Would there be pain? Based on those other patients, that seems unlikely. But none of them were cursed. Pali? Huh? I left my head to find him watching me with concern. It is well afternoon. Have you eaten today? My rumbling stomach answers for me. Honestly, the imminent possibility of a cure drove all other needs from my mind. Follow me. I know, I want food. I want a munchie box! He strides out of the clinic, briefly holding the door open for me. It is very pullable. The morning chill has burned off. The low-hanging clouds persist. The queue outside is long as ever, but nobody enters. A few patients wave at Karash, who only spares a passing glance. I wonder how to broach the subject of my curse when Karash slows his pace. What would you like to eat? Nah, I can hold off. I can hold off till dinner after I finish. The casual question catches me by surprise. All morning, he's been nothing but business. Something sweet, something savory, surprise me. Right now I want dinner. I want a munchie box. Something savory. Oh yes, that is customary for an afternoon meal. Oh, would he have preferred sweet? I'm curious. Should I go back and press sweet? I'm curious now. I'll continue. I'll continue like this. I blink at him. I blink up at him. He's not wrong, but he said in such a strange way. To my relief, we don't end up at a vendor of many-eyed fish. Karash finds a rickety stall selling bread and fruit. He plucks some steamed scallion bread from an almost empty basket. Eh, you gotta pay for— Oh, doctor! The old merchant's eyes crinkle in a friendly grin. On the house. Husband's still alive and kicking, thanks to you. If you insist. Karash hands over the food, but purchases nothing for himself. I take a bite, musing over the many faces I've seen him wear today. Respected doctor, secretive alchemist, miracle worker. I know, I wish I could get things for free. Is it not to your liking? Oh, the bread's fine. I was just thinking about you. What about me? It seems you've helped everyone in Lowtown. Light efforts are mere ripples upon an ocean of suffering. Damn. Learn to take a compliment, Doctor. He stares as though I've grown another head, all traces of melancholy vanishing. I confess, simple gratitude feels insignificant to me. The patients come and go with the years, and I lose all sense of how they see me. I peer up at his ageless face. Just how many years has he been doing this? We'll find out! We'll find out eventually! Give it some time! Indulge my curiosity, Pally. How do you see me? He asked so gently, like a prayer whispered upon the wind. Caught off guard, I blurt out the first thing that enters my head. Kind, skilled, lonely. I think, honestly, from me seeing him, he is kind. This is a preview of Chapter 1. I'm gonna go with kind. Because, like, I mean, he does all this for free. Kind. Pardon? You help people in any circumstance, without a thought for yourself. He's not exactly warm or friendly about it, but to me, that matters less than his willingness to extend a hand in this blighted world. I have never considered my actions to be kindness. What are they, then? Atonement. He doesn't elaborate, and by now I'm starting to recognize when he won't. His lips press into a tight line, and I hear tension in every breath he takes. After a stomach-churning pause, he gives me a fragile smile. We should return to the clinic before I reveal any more inadequacies. I probably won't get a better chance to talk to him, especially once more patients arrive. Can I have a word with you? Can I have a word when we're back? Alone? I get the distinct feeling that he knows exactly what I'm going to ask. The walk back to the clinic passes in a silent daze. Any hunger I feel is gone, replaced by giddy, churning apprehension. He could save me. The suffering, the isolation, he could take it all away, just like he did for all those patients. I hop on the cot the moment we're inside, waiting for him to produce that miraculous panacea. Your hands, please. What? I hide my hands in my cloak, hugging myself tight. Why? You treat your hands as though they are alien to you. They must be the reason you sought my help. And I cannot help without examining them. What about your medicine? You're not going to use it on me? When I don't move, Karash takes a step forward. It would do nothing for you. Each word swims within my ears like thick syrup. Piecing together their meaning feels impossible. Nothing? How do you know? Experience. Karash, that's not a real answer. Try as I might, I can't keep the desperation from my voice. Please, just try. If you insist, remove some of your bandages. Alright, we've got... So we don't get interrupted at an inopportune time, we'll take this moment just as a real quick, a quick 3-minute. So we will be back. In the meantime, have some Battle Royale, and then this is our last break, so we'll finish out the hour, and hopefully we'll have time to finish Karash's whole story. So I will see you in 3. I accidentally hit a wrong thing. Ignore that noise. You're not in jail. You're not in trouble. You've done nothing wrong. Yet. Alright. Back to it. Slowly, each movement stiff and reluctant, I pull one hand out of the cloak and unwind some of the white cotton. I'm more cautious than I was with Leander, only exposing a sliver of my palm. Krosh picks up a vial and uncorks it in one smooth motion. A single silver droplet quakes above my exposed skin. There's a brief burning sensation when the liquid hits my palm, followed by nothing. I'm not sure what I expected to feel. Damn, Umbral, you are very good at that. But there's no miracle. No healthy skin peeking through the mottled mess. Only my hand, as resolutely cursed as it was before. I'm sorry, Pali. My usual methods have no effect on your affliction. He tries to let me down gently, but it only sharpens the bitter sting of disappointment because I know what comes next. You can't examine me. Touching my hands will curse you. After that, you won't be able to help anybody at all. Krosh's chuckle jolts me out of my self-pity. Forgive my candor, but I doubt you could harm me. Think back, if you would, to how we met. I carried you here from the wastes and treated your wounds. You may draw any conclusions you wish. To me it is obvious that your touch will not curse me. You... Hearing him lay it out so starkly forces me to play out the events in my mind's eye. If he's telling the truth, he must have touched me while fixing my arm. I cast a surreptitious glance at his hands. He wears no gloves, and I haven't seen any around the clinic. He really should, though, right? Like, just, you know, medical protocol, he probably should be wearing gloves. Just saying. How? I have no answer. The last time you were here, I was preoccupied with saving your life. Your hands were a curious afterthought, but now they must become my focus. Only raw. For the second time in as many days, I finish unraveling my bandages. I try to calm my pounding heart to no avail. He's a doctor. He's doing this to help me. I certainly don't crave his touch. I try not to imagine how his hands might feel. Well, somebody does. Oh, pretty art. Oh, that's so pretty. Thank you. Krosh's long fingers curl around mine and hold fast. Warmth. Radiant, glorious warmth. It's the last coherent thought I had before searing light engulfs my vision. Oh, shit! Oh, we getting biblical up in this bitch! As spark ignites at the point where our hands meet, and Krosh's skin gives way to unquenchable flame. The agony and ecstasy blaze along my nerves, reaching a fever pitch when a sweet chorus whispers to me. I am seen. I am known. My weaknesses and vices, my sins and pathetic struggles, all stripped bare before that unblinking gaze. The vicious that stares back cannot be human. Yet he seems as startled as I am when a scream tears free from my throat. Oh. Oh, Umbral, you like it, the angel. You like the biblical angel. Krosh, let's go, and the vision vanishes as suddenly as it came. I shiver and gasp, the after-image searing in my mind. What are you? I prefer a biblically accurate one to the alternative, I'll tell you that much. And just for the record, we're losing like humanoid features. That is at least a tier 3. Bridging on tier 4. He's missing whole parts of his body. I can barely form words. My voice rasps as if smothered by smoke. When Krosh finally answers, each word trembles. Your salvation. Or at least, I hope to be. I slowly open my watering eyes. Krosh steps back, putting several feet between himself and me. He looks as awestruck as I feel, an unusual expression on his face. What does that even mean? Krosh, what did I see? The music is so fucking good, you guys. The music is so fucking good. Oh, you need jail time? Okay. This time it was requested. You did! Oh no, you missed a tier 3, actually. I will show the image after. I will show the image after. Krosh! Do you want to? You literally just missed it. In fact, I could rewind. I can rewind. I'm going to rewind for far. We got a biblical angel, baby! This is at least a tier 3. If not bridging on tier 4. We are losing humanoid features almost entirely. We are right at the cusp. A biblically accurate Krosh. All right, moving right along. Gonna go back. Because I love you. And still has great tits. Truly. I slowly open my watering eyes as Krosh steps back, putting several feet between himself and me. He looks as awestruck as I feel, an unusual expression on his face. What does that even mean? Krosh, what did I see? What you glimpsed would sear any human to ash and dust. But here you are, alive, unscathed, extraordinary. He stares at me as if I were the otherworldly creature and not him. No one in the world has seen my true face without. Well then, why'd you show me? I mean, I'm glad you showed me, but if you thought I was gonna die, were you just trying to kill me? He doesn't have to elaborate. I felt that fire firsthand. Pali, you are singular. He reaches towards me, transfixed by my exposed hand. I'm used to others recoiling in horror at such a sight, but the awe and longing in Krosh's eyes is new and dizzying. Pull back. So touch him again. Oh, we gonna touch him again. We're here. If we're gonna be here, we're gonna be here, baby. I also think Umbra might kill me if I don't. I stretch out my trembling fingers towards his. Pali? Touch me again. Please. Wondered if it was an accident. I hope it's an accident, because otherwise he took a risk with us. The words sound mad even to me, but I don't regret them, and I don't pull away. He wants to, desperately. Tension holds him still as a bowstring. That would be unwise. Instead, allow me to assist you. No! No! Help! Karash reaches for my discarded bandages rather than my upturned palm. Skillful fingers swiftly untangling the cottony mess. Can't be caught sitting. Couldn't be caught. He lays the first strip of cloth against my wrist, just beneath the thumb. My shallow breaths flood the space between us. Oh yeah, no, this one, I will say, the A's route was not very demi. This is feeling a little bit more demi-inclusive. And hey, you know, you got routes for everybody. That's what's important. Then he smiles, and my heart leaps into my throat. Be still for me. Second by agonizing second, loop by loop, he rewraps my wrist. The cotton feels so warm after passing through his hands. A gentle echo of the searing heat from before. Oh, I know you do. I know you do, baby. He pauses at my palm, lips twitching in another knowing smile. Hold 2 fingers. I hesitate. How is he going to wrap my fingers without accidentally touching me? I don't suffer. I don't suffer. I love Vati being teased. It's it's one of my favorite things. I'm not who's suffering, not me. No, that is why I'm gravitating to A's and Veer, even that was Veer is definitely not going to be a demi friendly story or a demi inclined story. I can sense that, and A's definitely wasn't. Yeah, dude, Zell, I love how like one time we were talking. I forget what brought it up, but I think we were talking about Baldur's Gate 3. And she was like, yeah, no, I just don't really gravitate to the stories where they're just so romantic and side. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, of course you don't, honey. And you're like, wait, what do you mean? I was like, well, aren't you, are you not? And then you just looked at me with the biggest eyes, like, what? And I was like, oh, honey, I thought you knew. And she's like, are you saying I'm Demi? And I was like, yeah, I thought you knew. That's true. I have a feeling. I don't know that Veer's gonna be, right out the gate, but I have a feeling he will. And even, like, even if he's not, like, DTF immediately, I do think he will present that way, which is, like, you know, iffy on who is into that. This was a year ago. But yeah. Next. Right. A light tug on the benches brings my attention back to his eyes, still watching me in wonder. I gingerly extend my fingers. Even that slight motion sends a shiver down my arm. Has no one wrapped your hands for you? Not that I can remember. Think about it. Think about it. No sane person would risk being cursed just for this. What does that make me? That's not what I meant. No. All the while he continues to work. Bandages wind up my thumb and back down, symmetrical with my other hand. He effortlessly replicates the patterns I've developed over years, The deliberate, hypnotic motion chases all else from my mind. A neat knot at my wrist completes his work. I flex my hand, luxuriating in the traces of his warmth. Thank you. It's all I can manage, but it brings a gleaming smile to Karash's face. I should thank you for the gift of your trust. I clasp my bandaged hands together, heart thudding against my ribs. If your usual methods don't work on my curse, are there other options? I'm almost afraid of the answer. Judging by what I saw when he touched me, healing can't be the full extent of his powers. But such power, focused entirely on me, is beyond my imagination. Karash paces twice along the length of the room before answering. Your curse is unique, as are you. I confess I am uncertain how to proceed. Well, I'm not. I slid off the cot to stand next to him, interrupting his restless pacing. Karash, I had lived with this curse my whole life. Despite my nerves and lingering shock, I sound more sure of myself with each word. I almost died on my way to Iridia. If you think there's any hope, any possibility of curing me, I'm willing to try. Karash draws in a sharp breath and exhales slowly. I cannot promise success. I know. I'm not asking a promise. I think I'm just going to go simply, I know. I know. But I don't care. Even a slim chance is more hope than I've ever had. The seconds tick by, sharpening my anxiety. He wouldn't refuse me now, would he? Very well. Let us hope that I am worthy of the task. He crosses to the window, regarding the endless line of patients with a sigh. Please return tomorrow. I hang my head, pressing my lips against the howl of frustration bubbling within me. I can't just ask him to drop everything for me, but the flicker of hope makes any delay feel torturous. I need time to research alternatives. There will be no other patients tomorrow, no interruptions or distractions. I do not claim to understand your suffering. I only ask for your faith. The angel asks for faith! Shocking! A lifetime of experience screams at me to say no. Instead, I try to smile. Faith is hard when you don't know each other very well. True. Yet under such conditions, mutual faith is the only path forward. When he smiles back, I breathe a little easier. I slip out the back and slowly meander down the alley. Every now and then, I look over my shoulder at the clinic's nondescript door. What transpired within feels beyond surreal. A powerful monster hides in Lowtown, and he agreed to help me, of all people. I hope it was more than mere pity or curiosity that moved him, but how would I know? Lost in my swirling thoughts, I don't notice the woman rounding the corner until it's too late. Ugh. Our shoulders collide, and she quickly steadies herself against the grimy wall. Watch where you're going! It's the same cleric who tailed us that night before. I attempt to turn and hide my face, but recognition dawns on her when she takes a closer look. Ah, I thought you looked familiar. Though her smile is surprisingly warm, I maintain a wary distance and keep my mouth shut. You must be new around here. Iridia's a marvel, isn't it? I sigh, tired of being reminded of my obvious outsider status. It's fine. It's been fine. Still getting my bearings. I try to keep my tone calm and even. Antagonizing the cleric seems unwise, especially when I know so little about her. I know the feeling. When I first looked up at the Cenobium Tower, I wondered how anything so grand could exist. She glances in the direction of the high town with a wistful smile. It seemed like I could pierce the heavens, if I only reached the summit. I gnaw at my lip. Maybe it was just a lucky guess on her part? But I felt something similar. I just impossible to hear all the way to the Cenobium, only to be met with cold white walls and sealed iron gates. A bit of advice from someone who's been here almost a decade. She points down the alley toward the clinic. Mind yourself around Karosh. He's not as saintly as he seems, and the locals aren't discerning customers. She places particular emphasis on the last few words, and I frown back. Does she know about his true nature too? More importantly, does she know something I don't? I search her face, but her serious expression gives a little away. How do you know him? How does anyone know Karosh? I asked him for help. But I wanted knowledge and not charity, so he turned me away. The doctor does love his secrets. Her words ring with uncomfortable truth. Karosh wasn't exactly forthcoming when I met him either. Umbra like, I'll get you, bitch! I'll cut you! Though I don't respond, she seems to come to a resolution of her own. She leads in, her voice a soft whisper. If Karosh can't help you, if you've placed your confidence in the wrong person, come to the Cenobium, tell the god that you're a friend of Sophia, and they'll let you in. Sophia, is that your name? She only gives me a small smile before turning and walking away. The wet wick is mercifully quiet when I return. I beat the evening crowd. I hasten up to my room, taking the rickety stairs 2 at a time. I slump into the dusty chair, closing my eyes. Unbidden, the vision from the clinic erupts from my memory. Even a faint recollection sends warm tremors down my limbs, pooling in my hands and feet. I can't stop shivering, as though a fever rages within me. Eventually, I wrench my eyes back open. This morning, all I wanted was relief from my curse. Karosh gave me so much more than that. A fleeting touch, a tantalizing vision, a shadow of doubt to cloud my newfound hopes. And all the while, he told me so little of himself or his desires. I turn over beneath the threadbare blanket. Any answers, good or ill, must wait for tomorrow. Thank you for playing, and that's Karosh! Yay! Yippee! Alright, we have like another 40 minutes, so we can get about halfway through one more. Let's see, who would we be starting? I think I'm down to start one more. This time I'm going to focus on picking a new background for interesting. We've done A's and Karosh. And it seems like clearly, like I mentioned this earlier, I don't think you were here. All the stories are very different, very character focused. So I am interested in going through all of them. Umbral's like, I found my boy. Okay, we're gonna do the unnamed oracle this one. We're gonna do all of them. We're gonna do... Leander is next, so yes, we're gonna start Leander. But just keep in mind, we are not finishing Leander today, so we won't finish him till Monday. You feral little goblins. Oh, you precious boy lovers. You puppy lovers. You love your little boys wagging their tails. Far I know you like him because he's a Vati fucking clone. I know what you're doing. You're writing an AU in the back of your head. I know it. I smell it. I smell it. But for this preview, we have created 2 basic character profiles. Please answer the following questions. So clearly I need to do, before the full game comes out, like when they fully release it, I'm going to have to do the demo again. Maybe I'll do the... You were waiting on that, huh? Okay, I'll pass it along. But yeah, clearly maybe I'll do like something, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a Discord or like maybe that'll be like a Patreon special or something. Like we'll do the demo again to specifically get ourselves ready for the game being released at some point. That'd be nice. Because that way it could be a surprise to everybody else what I do. Spoilers. I mean, maybe, but I also really love hand stuff. And the hand thing, and I'm weak to hands. Did you touch Lander's face? We're gonna say we did, because I know I did. Yeah, so yes. Why is touching his face important? We shall find out. I like her, like, maybe. Oh, that's kind of like, I kind of like how, like, Karash's story almost seems to lead into Leander's for a bit, just because, like, the matching up backgrounds. Grabs the chocolate. Just make sure you aim it up! Or at the goo, not me. I didn't do it this time. I might do it this time, but not that time. All right. The morning arrives slowly, seeping in through a pale, indifferent sky. I hover at the edge of sleep until a knock stirs me, gentle at first, then firmer. Ah! Why me? Why me? Ah! What did I do? I didn't do anything yet! I didn't do anything yet! Damn! Morning, Pally. Don't tell me you're still in bed. I want to sleep in! I peel myself from the sheets. My body resists each motion, slow and heavy with sleep. Last night clings to my skin. The warmth of Leander's palm. The brush of our fingers, the unspoken charge that passed between us. The knock returns, sharper now. Pally, should I be worried? Oh, he about to bust in here. He about to bust. Leander is a puppy dog. A magical puppy dog. You know what, Leander is a Vati type. Don't make me break the door down. See? That is such a Vati move! Oh, fuck! Like, if you don't tell me you're right, I'm just gonna use my muscles! I drag myself in bed and open the door just enough for our eyes to meet. I was joking. He leans into the frame. Morning light catches in his hair, gold spilling over the dark strands. Glad to see you're awake. Did you dream about me? Or did you need some more time? Wait, what? Oh, you guys are responding to the game. I thought you were responding to something in chat I missed. Okay, big guy, calm down. Did you remember you need some more time? You're energetic. I did want details. I bet if I say this, I can make him blush. I did want details. I did dream of you. Want to know what happened? He blinks, momentarily caught off guard. That depends. How scandalous are we talking? You'll have to earn that answer. The screams, the scream, the chat's gone feral! Oh, I plan to. I came to check on you, and to make sure you eat. This city's unbearable on an empty stomach. Trust me, I've tried it. Can I come in? I step aside. He slips in with the ease of someone who's been welcome for a while. He glances around the room like he's cataloging every detail. Then he focuses on me. The chat needs jail. See, this is why I really do need to make it a redeem of some kind. But I don't know how to go about that. Because it's a little bit weird. Yeah, you can't. Don't be like our angels. No. You can't be like my husband. Too late! Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be? Last night, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I crossed a line. I pause. It wasn't discomfort, not even close. I'm fine. I liked it. I liked it. I wasn't uncomfortable. I liked it. You did? He's so easy to make blush. A half smile tugs at his mouth, but he doesn't speak right away. I keep trying to figure you out. Then you say things like that. You're full of surprises. That a problem? There's a perfectly taped one right there. I'm sorry, Far. You are being... You are in a sea of feral rabid dogs. You're a little bunny in a sea of feral rabid dogs. Not at all. Actually, I'm thrilled. Good, because you still owe me information. Lander blinks, then laughs. His hands lift in playful surrender. You don't let anything slide, do you? You said you had a lead on a cure. I tend to remember things like that. You're right. I'll tell you, but how about breakfast? I know a place. Quiet, great food, coffee strong enough to wake the dead. We'll talk there. Promise. Brunch, 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 brunch! Are you stalling? Are you stalling? He pauses and then gives me an effortless smile. I'm starving, not stalling. See, I can say no to any face if I think it'll give them a cute, frustrated expression. Ooh, brunch food! Oh, a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with hash browns. Oh, I would kill for one right now. I would murder entire cities. I'd eat entire cities. He gestures toward the door. His fingers brush my arm as he walks past. I promised you a tour, didn't I? His charm winds around me like silk, smooth and a little slippery. That's not the only thing that's slippery. The floor of my chat is just drenched. Oh, chorizo! Yes! His charm sound. His charm winds around me like some smooth slippery. I know what a smile like his can do, and I keep thinking about last night. The heat of his skin, the electricity of his touch, the way, for one moment, I forgot I was cursed. My stomach growls, breaking the silence. I wince. I'm slipping. Ignore that. That was a cry for help. If we don't feed you soon, I'll have to carry you. Alright, you win. Let's go. No! Who said that was a bad thing? Uppies! I'm so rarely small enough for anybody to give me uppies. Uppies! Leander grins bright and genuine. Before I realize it, I'm smiling too. Oh! Clearly I need to make the jailer redeem somehow. I'll figure it out. But for now. Jail! Jail has been summoned! It was worth it. Bars gonna hold us. I mean, I think they're doing quite well. No, you don't. Everybody in there. Everybody in there. It's a group punishment. You're all in timeout. Okay. Lowtown stretches before us, cluttered and alive. Laundry flutters on clotheslines. Bells ring from open thresholds. The air carries the scents of oil and hot coals. People brighten when they see him. Some reach to clasp his shoulder, while others gather close for a glimpse. He returns each smile with ease. His rhythm is flawless. Every nod paced, every glance is gentle. Beside Leander, all the commotion fades away. His presence narrows the world to a single axis, with him at the center, and the rest of us orbiting. I touch his arm and guide us toward the edge of the crowd. Doesn't that get exhausting? What does? This! I gestured toward the crowd, still craning their necks for another glimpse of him. You're their golden boy. You're the warrior of light! Well... His grin falters. He scratches the back of his neck, averting his eyes. It's a performance sometimes. People need something to believe in. If I can give them that, even for a second. That has to be worth something, right? Seems stressful. He lets out a short, quiet laugh. It is. But the things that matter usually are. Still, sometimes I feel like a portrait that was never finished. People fill in the lines, pretend the colors are in the right place. They see what they want. The smile thins, then fades entirely. The stillness that follows feels fragile, as though the words slip free before he gave them permission. I don't usually say things like that. Forget it. I know that feeling. Yes. Little man. Also get off the wiki. You're gonna get spoiled! Shoo! Shoo! I push my sleeve up, revealing the bandages. The gauze is clean, but nothing about it feels soft. Umbral, you get back here! Umbral, don't make me... don't make me pin you. Where are you? Snatch! Pin! They used to say I was chosen, but only because it served them. My curse makes people forget I'm human. Even I forget sometimes. His attention lingers on my hand. Then he reaches up, his fingers brushing against mine before curling around them. Later, later. He lowers our hands between us. His thumb smooths over my knuckles. Once, then again. Maybe you do understand. It explained why I can't stop thinking about you. You're not easy to ignore either. I know! I know! It's crazy! He laughs quietly, and it pulls at something in me. Then he straightens, clearing his throat like he's trying to find his footing again. Come on. Let's eat before I say anything more embarrassing. I trail after him, our hands still linked. His grip doesn't loosen, and neither does mine. Ooh, I'm loving these new backgrounds we're getting. The cafe rests in the heart of Hightown. Its sun-faded sign hangs above the door. The scent of warm spice drifts outward. Oh, we're about to get hungry, aren't we? We find a table near the back. Dishes arrive at a leisurely pace. Oil brush flatbread, broth steeped with citrus and crushed pods. Tangy yogurt laced with rose-colored salt. Lander pours his third cup of coffee. Steam curls up to kiss the curve of his knuckles. Hey, Steam, back off. That's my job. The scent curls around me, unfamiliar and bitter, yet oddly grounding. This place is older than half the Hightown. The owners knew me when I still had to climb onto a box to reach the counter. Just how old are you? He gives me a wry glance. His eyes glitter in the sunlight, green like moss on Riverstone. I age like fine wine. He turns the cup in his hand, pouring over each fracture in the polished glaze. Lowtown used to be full of cafes like this. Places that held us together. Reminded us of who we are. Ever since the Cenobium closed its gates, money's grown scarce. People are scared and hungry, but they're not alone. We're a community. We support one another through thick and thin. No one can take us from that, and no one can take that from us. I watch him speak, drawn to the quiet pull of his voice, the way each word lands without demand. He's a man built for crowds, but he's quieter here. Impressed? With you or with the food? I'll take either. Both, if you're feeling generous. The food's great. What if I say neither? Oh no! I want a tease! Oh! I can't resist the tease. Bing! People are gonna get mad at me. What if I say neither? Then I'll just have to try harder. Damn it! He sidestepped my tease! Frustration! I'll get you to blush again. I'll break your composure yet. I'm not chasing a compliment. I'm not above chasing a compliment, if it's yours. Damn. Damn, he is like Vati. Fuck! I'm gonna have to break him. You're really fishing for it, huh? Only when the catch is worth it. He watches me over the rim of his cup, his eyes soft with the steam. I like it here. You've got good taste. Ah! Ah! What'd I do? What'd I do? I didn't do nothing! I didn't do shit! Unfair! Unjust! Unjust punishment! I have excellent taste and more secrets than the Cenobium could ever lock away. Well, it didn't even do nothing, so it doesn't count! Far! Far you behave, you and your loving of licks. Now, if this guy ends up licking us at any point in time, it's over. It's over for Far. Far will die. Are any of those secrets cure of a curse? His smile fades. He raises a finger to his lips. Careful. The walls here listen better than the people. You brought me. What did you think I'd ask? The clatter of forks and buzz of laughter rises around us. Leander leans back, gaze drifting past my shoulder. You're desperate. I know how that feels. And when you're starving for answers, even poison starts to smell like hope. Then give it to me straight. I want the truth. He sets the cup down. His fingers drum the rim offbeat. The rim? I didn't drag myself across a wasteland for riddles and pleasantries. If you can't help me, tell me now. I'll keep moving. His jaw clicks. Something sharp flickers across his face. I'm not stalling. I want you to trust me. Give it to me, Gay. It's pride. Oh no, agree. Agreed. Like, here's the thing. I do like licking. I do like licking. Don't get me wrong. But specifically anything to have to do with the back. Everything to have to do with the back is top tier. His voice drops lower, nearly a whisper. I want you to like me. Over. Give you a kiss. But just be careful. Anything you give to me, I pay back tenfold. He's like, yeah, I like you so much. I do like you. No, I do. I like him. I do like you. And I want to trust you. That's the problem. I don't want to regret it. You won't. His eyes capture mine and refuse to let go. Some people swear they'd stay, then disappear the second you need them most. I won't do that to you. That's what they all say. Then let me be the one who means it. Lander leans in. His hand finds mine. The leather of his glove is warm, and beneath it, his grip is steady. Let me show you how we live, how we hold each other up. It's not only about cures and curses. It's about not being alone. He breathed in slowly. The tension in my chest loosens, like a string pulled too tight, finally slackening. Slackening? Yeah. Community, huh? Exactly. Let me show you the city. No one forgets their first walk through it. I don't want a tour. I want the feeling he's offering. That sense of belonging. Fine, you win. Lead the way. MC's being a little too forgiving. I'd be like, you brought me out to brunch? You keep saying later, later. You keep saying later. I'm about to start going for the shins. Narration was very cute. Later rises in one fluid motion. He doesn't glance back to check if I'm following. He doesn't need to. Slow burn on the romance, fine, but I've got fucking napalms for hands! Did you rub my way up? Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? And now you're just gonna string me along and bring me on the tour? No fucking way! We can slow burn on the romance all we want, but I'm a walking drug. Leander slides through markets and sunlit courtyards with practiced ease, pointing out crumbling wards, broken sigils, and murals dulled by time. Every corner holds a secret. Every shadow seems to remember him. It's overwhelming. Ahead of us, a narrow building slouches beneath layers of age. Outer stone is carved into the lintel in slanting letters. Lander stops in front of the door, smiling like he's unveiled a treasure. This is where the magic happens. It looks more like a pawn shop pretending to be something grander. Sorry, little sip. The blinds are crooked. Graffiti splashes into the walls like a dried easel. A bird's nest crowns the awning. Lander watches me eagerly. It has character. It has character. Lander chuckles, his voice like honey. I'll take that. Better than pathetic. He glances at the shabby roof with fondness. I prefer unassuming. Keeps people curious. When I was a kid, you couldn't walk the street without clutching your coin purse. If you stepped out of line or crossed the wrong path, your body would end up in the gutters before sunrise. He contemplates the alley, like he can still see the blood on the stones. People were starving. Soulless tore through homes. The Snovium just sat pretty in their towers. They turned their backs on everything below Hightown. They left us to die. That's why you stepped up? Someone had to. The words leave him softly. We weren't soldiers. Just a handful of kids with too much fear and no one to call for help. We protected who we could. But now, it's more than that. It's a family. I study the weather-worn facade. Though the wood is bent with age and the glass fogged by time, the walls still hold. That alone is reassuring. Must be nice to have something like that. He studies my face. Devotion is all it takes, Pally. It's not locked behind bloodlines or miracles. You only have to choose where to place your loyalty. The crash of glass cuts him off. Raised voices follow. Where's Leander? He said today was the day! What was that? Maynard closes his eyes with the patience of a man who already knows the answer. I suppose we should find out. Maynard presses his palm to the door. It groans on its hinges, loud enough to swallow our footsteps as we step inside. Below a sprawling mural, adders lift their heads from sharpening weapons and polishing armor. Oh, who's this little cutie? A young man kicks a shield aside and winces. What? It ain't enough. You're not ready. But I've earned it. I've done everything he asked. Okay, yeah. For a second, it looked like it skipped something. Okay. Leander enters and the room quiets, not out of fear, but recognition. You're allowed today. The kid tears forward, 2 adders catching before he crashes into Leander. You promised it was time, Leander! Time for what? A dozen adders turn my way with knives half drawn. I've seen you before. You're that outsider that was yelling about the Cenobium. You get lost on your way to them pearly gates, sweetheart. Excuse me? I'm Leander. Want your tongue cut out? Yeah, no, sorry, don't you... The nicknames for like that, for me, are, very selective. Want your tongue cut out? Want your want your tongue cut out? Try calling me that again. I say that like Bocce doesn't call every single person that he ever meets something very, very sweet and familiar. Want your cunt cut? No, oh god. Why am I allowed to exist in this plane of resistance? In this plane of existence? I can't talk at all. Anyways. It's different. It's different with Vati, because Vati is a sincere boy. I don't like those kind of things coming at me with condescension. You either be sincere with me or I will fucking kick you. Oh wait, I didn't read that. My voice stays calm, edged with bite. The air crackles with tension until Leander huffs once, half a laugh caught between his teeth. You heard them. Pali isn't a stranger. They're with me. The tension lightens. Knives resume their slow drags against wet stone. No one else speaks. Now, where were we? He nods at the boy, still tense in Adder's grip. Pali, meet our newest hopeful. He wants the Adderstone mark. Leander gestures to his neck and make a glance around the room. Each adder sports a raised, spiraling mark on their neck. Not tattoos, but brands. You're branding him? That's right. We don't take loyalty for granted here. It has to be earned. So you burn them to make them prove themselves? The pain isn't the point, it's the test. What matters is who walks through it and stays. Every mark you see, someone bled for it. Willingly. The others nod along to Leander's words, their pride evident. Still with me? Or did I scare you off? I'm not squeamish. I just want to understand. Then watch. Leander leaves my side. Adders step aside to make room as he slowly approaches the boy. Kneel. The boy obeys. The adders push him down, gripping his shoulders and pressing him to his knees. Not for everybody. I, on the other hand, am for most things. Leander peels his right glove off one finger at a time, folding it once before tucking it into his belt. Pretty art. Look at that goddamn cleavage! No, no, no! Hold on, before we continue, we need to notice this detail. That shit is like sucked into his fucking cleavage. What is it, a vacuum? Does he wake up in the morning, stick a vacuum under his shirt, and just blend, just have all the air sucked out? I just know they jiggle and know it. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. They absolutely fucking do. Alright. The air trembles nearly imperceptibly. Wait right there, Pally. Ah! He paints it on. What? What'd I do? Loyalty's a choice. Why everybody? Oh. Don't worry, Umbral got you. Loyalty is not a choice. Not a word, not a wish. No, I said that wrong. Loyalty is a choice. Not a word, not a wish. A choice. You earn your place through the pain you're willing to bear. Through the promises you're willing to keep. The brand means that you chose us. That you'd choose us again. Leander raises his hand. Light and heat ripple from his fingertips, like freshly stoked embers. No second thoughts. You still want this? The boy nods, eyes wide and wild. Leander places his palm against the boy's throat. Light erupts. Flesh sears. The boy's scream rips through the room. He writhes and kicks, heels scraping against stone, but the adders keep him pinned. Had to go to the egg store. The nauseating sense of blistering skin and metallic blood choked the air. Oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that stream. The smile is unnerving. I mean, I'm about it, I won't lie. It goes on too long. Far too long. Umbral changed their tone real quick. Went from no thank you to please! Please, dear God! Please, dear God! The glow fades. The boy collapses, soaked in sweat, his body trembling. Leander kneels beside him. His hands, still bare, gently lift the boy's chin. Welcome to the Adderstone. You'll carry this well. Thank you, Leander. The adders gather close. They clap the boy's back. Murmur praise, reach out to steady him. I haven't moved. My fists are tight, and my pulse won't slow. And this is where we're going to call it for today, because we're almost at 8, so we're going to save. No, hey, I have to eat. You guys, I must feed. And don't you want to savor it? Don't you want to savor it like a delicious meal? Stay safe out there, Boon Goons, and I will see you next time. Fuck ice, and let's raid.